So let's get the second quarterfinal on the road. uMaD versus Firestalkers. Match number 1 is Bizarre for uMaD versus Starbuck for the Firestalkers. And you mentioned it before in the early introduction here. Starbuck is playing random. What the hell is going on with that Firestalker dude? Again, the system, as it always is in W3IL, best to 8, or like first to 8 wins the clan war, advances to the semifinal against Oceanus. If you win a best of 3, 2-0, you get 3 points for your clan. If you win 2-1, you get 2 points for your team. If you lose 1-2, you get 1 point for your team. If you lose 0-2, you get nothing. So here we go. Twisted Meadows, Starbuck in the bottom right, spawning as a human against Bizarre's Orc. That should be okay, I guess.
And Bizarre is taking the chance here. He doesn't know the race, but he's still going Farseer. If he plays in an Orc Mirror now, if he finds himself an Orc Mirror, or against Night Elf, this hero would be really subpar, especially later on. But he's taking a chance here. He is going for that Farseer, and against Human, that does work out rather nicely, especially in the early game. But again, late game, that hero has a tendency of falling off. Starbuck did not go for a power build on the altar. He's going for the Archmage here, of course. Used to be a StarCraft 2 semi-pro, by the way, Starbuck. And yeah, I think actually he is really strong, but doesn't really play any serious competitions like WGL qualifiers, good game tournaments, or whatever. Just here in the team competition, does take part. And yeah, I think he's going to have to come up big here. For Firestalkers.
Yeah, the Sheik is coming up and Sonic as well, so the strongest players for uMaD are to be seen later today. So, fast tech by Bizarre, as fast as it gets. Alta, burrow, tech. Boom. No barracks here, second burrow and shop. How much damage can he do? He splits his wolves to scout for the spawning position of his opponent. Sees it now. Starbuck almost done with the spot, only in quotes the null Overseer remaining. Oh, that's the big boy. He needs to get it. Easy last hit. Oh, denied actually by Starbuck. And last hit on the Overseer. Who's gonna get it? It is Starbuck. Almost a perfect creep here, I think, for him. And if he gets the wolves, that's level 2.
Priority, of course, for Bizarre to not give it away. Everyone knows the null camp is 188 experience, so it's very important to keep that next kill away from the opponent for that level 2. Do we have a tower coming up in the base? There is one Arcane Tower already being upgraded. Some humans, especially the top-end humans, like being greedy with that sometimes, wanting to go for the faster tech, but Starbuck is playing it safe. Doesn't want to be bothered by these wolves. Big last hit right there. Oh, nice deny again. Sweet. This time by Bizarre.
So I have no idea what's up with Starbuck's flag, by the way. Everything is like entered correctly, but this flag is kind of bugged. I don't know what that is. Sorry about that. So the wolf.
Oh, the farm block. Oh my god. Okay.
Sweet, indeed. But loses the peasant anyway. But these wolves will die, and that should be level 2, right? Yes, it is.
Tech, of course, is faster for the Orc. Is a lot faster, actually. Of course, this is the fastest Orc tech you can go for against a human who was harassed and slowed down in his own tech. Is Bizarre going for the double Windrider play now? The cheese strat? Or is he going TC Walkers? If he goes for the mass Windrider style, that can be effective, but it's very hit or miss. If you miss your timing, if you lose momentum, it can all fall apart very, very quickly. And you want to try to prevent level 3 AM as much as you can. And he's doing a good job of that here so far, with the wolves over and over.
Double bestiary it is. Sorry for the lack of camera. I had to update the grid command. Archmage far from level 3. Yep, sees the bestiary, has mana. Could have cancelled it, maybe.
I think he didn't even see it. I think he just wanted to go to the green camp.
Okay.
Oh man, the Farseer usage here by Bizarre is outstanding.
Yeah.
How he's splitting it, how he's keeping everything covered on the map. Really, really, really well done.
And another kill, maybe. Ooh, nice block with the militia. Damn, that's some high-level play so far. Blacksmith is coming up.
I think the Farseer got the experience there as well.
Wow.
From the null.
Nice deny. Man, they must play some Dota. These last hits throughout the entire match. I would love to have like a XP denied counter.
Oh, AM being found once again. Dude, bizarre. Excellent movement. It's gonna be really scary here with the Shadow coming in. He's got the speed scroll, he's got the Hex. This could be a hero kill. Hex out of the shadows. Has a TP.
Whoa, right in time. Little late with the Hex. But alright. Thank you very much. Scott likes BBT for the sub, saying first sub ever. Thanks for being awesome. You are awesome as well, my friend. Thank you. And why we're not coming in, the Farseer is still level 1, but that's totally fine with this build. Now, basically no anti-air for Starbuck. Tech is done now. Archmage is trapped, right?
Yeah, but he's opening up the way. MK is coming for the Stormbolt, gonna be very helpful. Shop about to be finished, then he can start healing. Yes, footies will be lost now to the Hex and Windriders and so on, but you want to rotate out of them anyways. Not gonna be doing anything really against Windriders. And here comes the Sanctum now for Starbuck, so it's kind of about minimizing losses, don't lose too many rifles, and perhaps try to creep, but even going out on the map as he is pretty risky actually.
Yes, 2 rifles, so damage should be fine now with Water Elementals in addition, but creeping is so fast for Bazaar with these high damage Wyvern. More should be coming. He's a little late with this new burrow, but it's in general fine as one Wyvern is in production. Scouting with the Footman, harass with the Footman. Early burrow upgrade as well with the Fortified.
Out comes the MK now, with that Starbuck feeling more comfortable. Will be taking the next creep camp now. And the Merc camp is a good camp to take here. Getting the Berserker addition is very helpful for even more piercing damage.
Alright. No expansions, just 40 supply Wyvern and Rifle Casters. One worker is idling. No Lumber Mill, by the way, which is interesting.
Keeps a Water Elemental in the base to have some coverage there. Wand of Mana stealing, not the greatest, probably survivability what he was looking for. For an MK though, could be nice.
Yeah. On a Mountain King I kind of like it. Almost an entire Stormbolt, and especially against Wyvern, this oftentimes results in a kill.
And Bazaar is going for the expansion at 50 supply. He's gonna have 7 Windriders, I think. 6 Windriders. And then the expansion coming up, and followed up by aggressive Blade perhaps, trying to find some pickoffs, and then win it in the long run with the 2 bases. But if this is scouted for, it can either be attacked or just simply counter-expanded against. And usually the higher the numbers get, we always say the more dangerous Windriders become. But high numbers of rifles also can snipe out Windriders really quickly.
Yeah, especially with long rifles, which is not finished yet. Is he going for it already? Ah, just as I say it, it's finishing. Scourge Bone Chimes doesn't do anything. This expansion takes forever, and there must be some distraction now. Priest coming, more rifles, Lumber Mill now. More scouting by Wolves to see where his opponent is, but he'll find him in the base. No upgrades, right? No, 0-0. No tier 3 tech. Of course, he can't expand and tech at the same time. He's not Night Elf. He could also just creep up to like 3-3 and then start a push.
Yeah, Starbuck's looking a little afraid right now. Having lost the TP earlier is always a little bit scary. If the hero AM gets focused, hexed, killed off, suddenly the game can just be over.
There is level 3, and especially on Twisted, like there's so much to creep, so many good spots to take. This Wyvern play turns out pretty nice for Bazaar. Especially with Starbuck being so scared.
Yeah, he needs to move out. He needs to creep, he needs to open up the gold mine, he needs to check out what's going on as well. Wouldn't mind, like, Invis cast maybe on a peasant, use that for scouting. Yeah. Oh, he's misreading this completely. He's revealing behind the main, expecting Windriders there, but that's absolutely not the case.
And the Expo is at 75%, towers up as well. Super hard to break now. And Devotion Aura helps these Wyverns so much. 10% damage reduction. Or 11, actually.
Oh, Wind Rider's now flying in. They're gonna get the tower just barely in time. It's so close. Oh my god, it's like a couple of seconds.
Yeah, one volley is enough, though. Chain Lightning rattling through. Mass murder in Starbuck's base. Kill after kill after kill. Totally fine to TP out already, but of course more damage needs to be done, or wants to be done. Stormbolt on this Farseer to delay this TP. Man, is this Echo getting wrecked or what? Great positioning by Bizarre. And now TP out.
Yeah, smart play. Starbuck not really ready. A play like that does kind of suggest an expansion. He has seen the items, he should have at least. The ring +4 is what was dropped. But dude, Bizarre just in complete control has the expansion now. Oh, losing the Shredder. Like, that's such a tell. Like, Starbuck must know that there's an expansion with the Shredder.
He's so far away as well. It's kind of easy. Oh, Zeppelin.
Yep,
there
Zeppelin's
we
safe.
go.
Nice. And Starbuck has to counter expand now. Losing those towers in the main really hurt. The lumber mill was a little bit too late.
Trying gyros now. Going away from rifles a little.
And also with all these peasants lost earlier, now we actually can't even counter expand.
Yeah.
There's no gold for this.
Leaves the game without a GG. Just desperation at this point. 1-0 for Bizarre. Tough first map. Demonstration of force by Bizarre. And 1-0 for uMaD.
That just seemed way too simple. Just super easily, seemingly.
I hope this was no desync or anything.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, he's not in the chat at the moment, so...
Maybe it was a disconnect? I don't know. Why is he so triggered right now that he just GTFO'd? That would be kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's a mannered player or not.
Yeah, that game was over though. Like,
yeah,
there was no winning that anymore, probably.
Yeah, the Expo was super safe. He didn't lose a single Wyvern, so the critical mass was there in no time. Thank you, Kadur, for the 9-month resub. Much appreciated. So, AZ and LR out.
Maybe we're gonna be jumping to the next game if Starbuck is like disconnected right now. That'd be my game.
Yep.
Whoop whoop. Remo Demo versus Sheik. Russia versus Germany.
We're looking forward to that a lot, actually.
I hope I can embarrass myself a little and make, guarantee a good time for you, Neo.
That would be nice. Okay, Yehu says he's gonna be right back. Firestalker's in the season, claiming 3rd place, right above Dust Gaming and Pro Gaming. 2 points actually only behind MTW. Lost 3 clan wars though, 1-14 against MTW. That was a beating. 2-13 against Oceanus, and fell victim to PG as well with 6-9. But defeated Dust 13-2, 10-5 against Rage. FA Beaver League was no match to them, and Bad Monkeys neither. So, solid season, I'd say? Or did you expect more / less?
No. Kind of, that was what I was expecting. Pretty much, yeah.
Excellent interviewee. Thank you. How happy were you that you made it into the playoffs?
Pretty cool to see, as always, you know, the Firestalkers boys perform. I was kind of not expecting to play myself, honestly, because we do have stronger players than me, again. Still, and Spooky, both really good. But not here. Didn't make time for the playoffs. What the hell is going on there? But yeah.
uMaD on the other side, super close to claiming first place, actually. Only 3 points divide them to the Soviet War Elite. So they had a very, very good season. Only losing to the Soviet War Elite, actually. Winning every other clan war in Group B. So the admin's decision is that despite being a disconnect here, the game goes to uMaD.
Yeah, in that match, it was very understandable.
You didn't mention Yagami, don't you like him?
Yeah, he's also good, but he's like on my level, kind of. Maybe a little bit better. But you know. My boy Still, he's the guy usually to look out for.
Alright, match number 2 being hosted. That is gonna be Terrana Stand. Who's your favorite teammate?
Dude, I can't answer that. What
Why
the hell?
not?
It's like forcing me to point fingers and basically me saying I don't like anyone else. No, I'm not gonna fall for your trap here.
Oh man.
No.
Have any kind words for your team manager?
I mean, I'm gonna do the Hollywood answer. I like them all so much, Neo. They're all so great. They're such great guys, Neo. All of them. I can't pick. I just can't pick, you know. They're all so great. What were you saying?
If you have any kind words for your team manager, is he doing a good job? You like him?
Yeah, Yehu actually doesn't do all the stuff by himself anymore. We had some other people, Fortress and Drunken, jumping in this season. Yehu is kind of like the grandpa of Firestalker. He's always there. Sometimes he plays 2 and 2. He prefers not to play though because he thinks he's not that good. But he's always there, you know. He's a really chill guy actually. And we're gonna try to perform here for Daddy Yehu. Map number 2, Granddaddy Yehu.
All right.
Map number 2, Terrana Stand. And desync.
Yep.
Apparently.
That needs a rehost as well. A few problems here to get this clan war on the run. Ooh, drama starting. Bizarre says, must he pick a race or random? Because I would leave 2 if I got undead. Okay, so now he has to pick undead because it was randomed. So he has to pick that now. The first random draw counts kind
Undead
of.
versus Orc is easy, dude. Just Ted Fiend, Tech, Creep level 2, level 3, make Fiends, make Banshees, 60 supply, push, GG.
Yeah, I heard you're quite a big fan of Banshees.
Banshees. Yeah, Banshees, very good.
Yes.
Still don't like the Pit Lord so much. Don't get me wrong, I think he's very strong, but Silence gives you much more control. With Pit Lord, it just feels like you're fighting against a windmill, and hopefully after 30 minutes it's gonna fall or something, you know. Who do you prefer, Neo? Pit Lord or Dark Ranger?
It depends, you know?
Depends.
It depends.
I think it's very interesting between them. I think like 50 supply, like early tier 3, Pit Lord's better. 1 point wonder and all. Then when we move up to 60, level 3, Dark Ranger's better. But if it gets super late, like 80 versus 80, Pit Lord suddenly is really good again. It's really weird with him.
Yeah.
Because he still
He
has
has like
that
two power spikes, kind of.
Yeah. Because he has that big damage manipulation with Howl. And actually cleared level 2. It's pretty good.
We saw that in Happy versus Focus on CH. Oh boy, was that sick.
Yeah, that was a good game. Thank you very much, Mighty Nighty, for the 7 months.
Nice, thank you.
It was supposed to not be so hot today, but it feels super hot, man.
Really?
I think it's the humidity.
You poor, poor guy.
How is it in Hamburg? Is it rain?
Windy and okay.
Windy and okay. I like windy. I like windy weather. Feels good.
Yeah, I have nothing to complain.
Hopefully we have lots of wind in Xi'an, otherwise we're gonna die.
We dead indeed.
We did. So did. Starbuck is not too fond of this rule that he has to stick with undead now.
Oh, drama already. Little banter going on between Starbuck and Bizarre.
Yeah, Starbuck says he disconnected. But of course, you know, nobody's blaming him. Nobody is calling for unfair behavior. But, you know, there's no way to prove it. So...
Good that we have an admin team here that takes care of this and we don't have to deal with this stuff.
Referee Duro is on the case.
Yep. Head admin of every European competition. Not enough praises going his way.
Yeah.
He's also a pretty chill and cool dude, unfortunately. He's a man of a lot of talents.
From Duisburg, the wonderful Duisburg city.
Very beautiful. If you make a trip to Germany, make sure to visit to visit Duisburg for sure. Okay, and with the comment, unprofessional league, go, he changes to undead, and we get this on the run.
Yeah, Starbuck, you know, he's a character.
Oh. So he's not your favorite teammate?
Yeah, he's a character. He's a character, definitely. Let's go! Terna stand. Undead versus Orc.
Duisburg is the German Paris.
Ina lives in Duisburg, really?
I think so.
I didn't know. Do you guys hang out often together?
I can only
What kind of
imagine.
surprised me? You are two very different people.
I think it's seriously as different as it gets. Pretty much. So, in the upper left, we have Starbuck as the undead. He had to pick it because you randomed it. In the upper left of Terrana stand. In the bottom right, we have Bizarre, who took the first map. And thank you, aka El Grigo, for the sub. And the Brassman for 18 months in a row. Double sub. Best way to kill time during breaks, right? I agree.
The brass man. Do you play the trumpet? That would be great. Or the trombone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage, the brass man. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah, I know.
That was pretty good.
I'm the human trumpet. So, we have, what the fuck, a Shadowhunter first by Bizarre. I thought this is dead with 1.31, but no, surprise, surprise.
The Shadowhunter.
The Shadowhunter must survive.
Yes.
It's an old German saying.
He's gonna try to lightning shield creep this.
Yep.
But Starbuck knows about it. He's like, Oh, can he cancel the shop? He should be able to.
Oh, he pulls the
that was a little
creeps.
silly of Bizarre, I believe.
He switches the aggro. But he's not switching the aggro, actually. He's actually not switching the aggro one bit. Okay,
now the creep cam attacks after the... But that's totally worth it, dude. Acolyte giving his life.
Shop gone, and I mean, you can still go for the lightning shield, but...
Nah, it's too dangerous. If you can't heal up afterwards,
yep,
it's too scary. So now he has to go for the green instead, which actually does a surprisingly high amount of damage, despite being only green. I kind of like that he's splitting the damage, otherwise the grunt would be very hurt.
But he didn't see the Shadowhunter. Did he? No, right? I don't think so.
No.
He's trying again with the shop, killed again. Autocrite.
Coil. Full mana.
Your ass? I think he would just dodge it. But nice save into the burrow, shop in the back, no early tech, double burrow and shop, super late tech. Now we saw the ESH, and the grunt is super hurt. This looks like an easy kill. Boop.
Oh, nice
Tried
hex.
to prevent it with a hex, but no.
Now, he actually did that on purpose to deny experience. Grunt was gonna die anyways.
Oh, surround with skeletons maybe. Looking good.
Ooh, he got him?
Wow.
Oh my god, wow. That's really hard to make work, actually.
That was
Holy
pretty
shit.
sick indeed. TP forced early. He's rushing. Ah, he has no mana. Otherwise, he could threaten another coil. And with one click, Starbucks sees it, of course. That's a pretty good early game for the Firestalker. Tech is on the way as well at 50%.
A town is under siege.
Level is a problem, though.
Pretty weird now for Bizarre. Like, where does he go next? The claws are pretty nice, but he wants more items. Gauntlets now for the DK. Hex towards him could force a TP, maybe.
Ooh, good block as well. But not good enough. Oh, coil prevented by this Hex. More damage. And there's a TP, but Hex doesn't last long enough. He's trying to stay in there. Hex again! Can he do the damage? Yes, he can. No TP use possible. And so Starbuck is losing his first hero, which isn't too much of a problem. He should be back in time. Oh, it actually is because it costs resources that he needs for tier 2. Or once he arrives at tier 2.
I think actually the better choice there is to let him die, though. I think the DK should have run into the creep camp. I think that would have been the best play. Try to deny himself. Because now the Shadow is level 2. We'll have Heal Wave now as well. But we have 3 Fiends out now, so once the DK is back, which is going to be in a second, he's going to be able to quickly creep up himself.
Alright. With that, Bizarre claims the middle, as there's basically no threat for him at the moment. Catches up in tech. As I said, there's low resources for Starbucks, so no Lich immediately. Well, going tier 3 before Lich. Well, he doesn't need Frost Armor against the Shadowhunters, so that's understandable. Slaughterhouse needs some resources. All of that takes time, as we're gearing up for the late game.
They meet in the middle. And you may not need Frost Armor against the Shadow, but against Grunts it would be very nice. Pit Lord second!
Yeah! We've seen this before, and it kind of works nicely. Hall of Terror, there's not much damage, and Starbuck now has to take the TP.
Yeah, good usage. 2 or 3 hexes committed, some HP lost, no Fiend taken out. That was a good TP. Lich comes now. I'm still not a fan of the delayed Lich. Again, it's also what I said to Happy. That's why he won WGL, by the way. You guys can thank me.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how big is your ego?
I'm obviously kidding. But yeah, there was this build order mistake in Happy's play, which perhaps he considered more after I pointed it out. But yeah, he won because he played insanely well.
This Pit Lord is plus 14. This is gonna be dangerous later. If we get more Fiends. We have double Beastery once again with the War Mill. Revealed though, as he finds the Crystal Ball and sees the tech. Finally level 2, finally Aura, but Bizarre can just creep in peace. Go with the Magi, good for the Shadow. That's almost level 3 for him.
Yeah, this I already wanted to say TC. Pit Lord. Pete Lord is gonna be pretty good. Is a hero though with rather low armor compared to the Blade Master at least, so in focus fire with the Orb of Corruption can start dropping low very quickly. Of course that's gonna be the Shadowhunter for healing. But that's not necessarily always good enough. Also, the Pit Lord only has his full damage potential realized if everything is clumped up, and you should be microing against that, obviously.
More damage, plus 17 on the Pity. Lightning Shield hurts a little, but I guess it's fine at this stage. So, Cleave is in full effect now. Greater Mana Man, almost perfect items for Bizarre here.
Yeah, those are actually insanely good. But also Wander the Wind Found for Starbuck is really good to either disable the Shadowhunter or the Pit Lord, or perhaps even a Kodo Beast, but most likely rather the heroes. Very good.
This camp pretty much perfect for Cleave. A little too far outside now. But Raiders are coming in. He's only playing, yeah, as I said, Raiders. No tier 3 at all with his strategy. No expansion on either side. DK arrived at level 3. Statues there as well. Boneyard by Starbuck.
What?
Player's forces are under
Okay, I mean, there's no blade. It's gonna be a little harder to take out. Here we get the little tankiness on the Pit Lord. But I mean, Hex counters
Yeah.
worms quite nicely.
Oh my god, the crystal ball reveal perfectly at the right time to see the expo. Kind of a greedy expansion at 47. Not that greedy, actually. And Starbuck is going for the counter expansion. Doesn't want to fight just yet. He doesn't have his third here yet. Doesn't have the worm tech yet, which he has pretty heavily invested into. Oh, the Raider Scout, though. Does he see the Acolyte? Pretty sure he does. But Starbuck is really low lumber. Like,
Yeah.
supporting all of this stuff with only 3
Player's
ghouls isn't too
forces
easy.
are under attack.
Gets the Dreadlord for sleep. Is quite nice. Against the Raider lame in quotes. Here's the command plus 21 with the Code Aura.
Starbuck is really not ready to fight. He doesn't have his third hero. He doesn't have the orb. He's only got 3 fiends and the statues.
And not a single worm yet. And the expo comes up only now. Not looking too good for the Firestalker.
Player's forces are under attack.
Lion Horn. On the ground. Pick up the Lion Horn, dude. Oh, the creep was standing on top of it.
And
Is he
he's
really
getting
gonna let it?
jacked.
He's gonna leave it there. Ouch!
Yep, that hurts.
At least the Dreadlord's there now. But still no worm. This strat takes forever to come online.
And okay, if he's stalling more time and get the expo up, this will be pretty powerful, but he still doesn't use the Haunted Goldmine. That's starting to be an issue.
Worm finally coming. Finally. Doesn't even take that long, actually, considering it's 7 supply.
But I mean, this one will still be hacked. There's no destroyer to dispel the hex.
Does he have... Maybe he does have Destroyer, but probably not, actually.
Yeah.
A player's
It's so much lumber that can't really afford.
No.
Leveling up the
Later
Lich
mana,
now.
though. Lich almost level 3.
Yeah.
That's big camps right here. But there's a lot of good answers for Orc against Frostworms. The best one is actually Hex, because then you can't micro it anymore. And that's the strength of Frostworms. If you can keep them alive above the trees, one shot every couple of seconds, that's where they were so strong. Against Night Elf for a long time, but if they get hexed or ensnared, they can get very well controlled. Also, Wind Rider damage is really good against them. Also, Headhunter damage, which I would prefer. But it's only tier 2 for Bizarre. So,
Yeah,
he
with
doesn't
that, the
have
headhunters are way too squishy, so I kind of understand that. Sentry wards for Starbuck, closing in on level 2, Lich is level 3. And the expo is done, so Starbuck is stalling the necessary time for this tactic to be online. 61 supply for Bizarre, 50 still for Starbuck, but he's getting ready for the upkeep.
Bizarre actually could have cancelled the gold mine here had he been a little bit faster with the Wind Riders above the trees. Over the river. He may still have the time, actually. But Starbuck is seeing this with the Shade.
Yeah.
He should be in defensive position at the expansion.
And he's immediately building a second worm. So can he hold on that long?
Player's forces are under attack.
Did he scan right? No, where did he scan?
In the main.
Ah, okay.
Double level 4s here for Bizarre. Pretty good. Really good, actually. Also his inventory. But it's tier 2 Orc. No Invented Spears. No additional Coda Aura damage. No Orb of Lightning for the Purge, which is also a big deal for Frostworms.
And he's building a second expansion at 66 supply. Giving Bizarre Starbuck some time to catch up. Tower isn't ready though. Second worm is not done as well. Ooh, this could be the perfect time to strike.
There's a Destroyer. He needed that one.
Yeah.
No web? Oh my god, he didn't get web! He's seen these Wind Riders for so long.
Yeah.
But again, lumber was the issue, I guess.
No howl used yet. Worm and snared, focused by the last remaining wyvern. Coil arrives, but only level 2. This takes forever to heal him up again. First one down, and that 7th supply and the biggest damage output he has. Bizarre still at 70. Lich in trouble. Scroll of the Beast being used to get more damage. Level 2 Howl of Terror against that. And the heal ward is doing a good job as well. Worm is down to 1/3. The Wyvern are following. Ooh, big mistake. Did not get webbed. Oh, the Lich falls as well. This is pretty much a disaster for Starbuck, and he taps out, and that's 3 points for uMaD. Ouch!
Oh, that's not a good start.
Nope.
That's not a good start at all. That was honestly one of the better matchups for Firestalkers on paper. But hey, that's the way it can go. And that means that I'm up next. As long as Sheik is here.
Yeah, I guess we got this match on the road in no time. Remo, I know you will do your best. Last time it was quite hard for you. I was very hard on you. This time I support you. This time I want you to have success. I wish you all the best and good item luck.
When's the disc? When's the disc coming?
No, it's not. Like, seriously, this time I want you to succeed. I mean, that was quite some time ago. Since then, we've bonded a little more with like 6 and 7 offline events. We had our moments. And seriously, good luck and have fun.
Right. See you guys later.
Yeah, we will. I hope he has a good time. There we go. All right, 3-0 for uMaD, 5 points away from the semifinal against Oceanus. We go into a little break, and then you will see Back to Warcraft's very own in one of the biggest competition we have in Europe. See you for Sheik versus Remo. Second match of the quarterfinal, the last quarterfinal of W3IL Season 1. Firestalkers down 3-0 after Starbuck losing to Bizarre. Solid orc play there, and now it's time for our very own Remo Demo against one of the strongest undead we have in Europe. He's up against Sheik, so I feel like our golden boy Remo, he needs your support. So let me see some hype. For the second time, I think we see Remo on this channel playing for his own clan. We have Remo in the blue. We have Sheik in the right. We have Germany versus Russia. And as we said, it's not looking too good for the Firestalkers, who are down 3-0 because Starbuck wasn't able to get a single map here. Remo opening up with a Fiend build auto. Welcome to Last Refuge. And gotta get that chat up. There we go. And Sheik, he is absolutely considered the favorite here. I think. I'm pretty fond of his play. He's doing well not only in Russian Cups but also in Asian Cups. I think he got to the round of 16 in the recent Shao Y Cup. So this guy is not to be underestimated. He's putting in a lot of work into Warcraft at the moment. So let's see what Remo is able to do after spending 10 days with Happy and 120. He was looking at their play a lot, was standing behind them in basically every single break to see their play, and maybe got one or two tricks up his sleeve here. We have, as I said, Sheik in the north with a Lich opening. Alrighty. That's different. That's as different as it gets in Undead Mirror. Earlier today, we had Lucifer versus Abrams, where Lucifer was starting with a Lich opening and destroyed Abrams. Like, no chance, especially on this map. Let's see how Remo fares with it. It's a cool opening with the Lich, of course, as well. Is this a premiere Remo, neocasting Remo? No, we had this before in WC3L. Remo was up against Cash and, yeah, seriously was destroyed. I really hope this game goes a little better for Remo. He's a pretty solid player. I'm not sure how much he was able to practice before this. So the scout is coming. He has the aggressive Ziggurat in already to be morphed into a narrow to slow down the ghoul push that must be coming. Or is it something else? We have no sacrificial skull. Wait.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, he's not going to the mercenaries. Like, what the fuck is this movement? Is he seriously going to the merc camp? But no. So it's an instant push, trying to not be scouted, takes the outer lane. Death Knight out now with a lot of Necromancy, of course, as well. First Fiend there as well. No Narup yet. He wants this one to be the Narup. Will he morph it immediately to delay the tech even further? Nope. He's saving some gold. Oh, unlucky Ends Nest. Sheik sees this. And he's being punished quite hard. But first creep goes to Remo, as well as the Circlet. A little bit more mana. But lots of skeletons already with some critters. Fiend has to be saved to the right. It's out of the fight for now. Narup is coming. That does take some time. He has corpses in the main, but there's already pretty much pretty good damage on Sheik's side. Coil comes in. Nice little dancing with the Acolytes. Coil. There we go. Last second. Not too bad. Delaying the spell as much as possible. And this harass, I think, doesn't do too much. Skeletons are taken out. And there's one more coil, right? Yep, there is. So you can save pretty much everything. Now the Narup is up. The creeps are still aggressive. Oh, last second coil again. And he's taking out another ghoul. He did get the experience here. And I'm pretty sure he's taking this one out as well. So the tech is pretty much delayed, but the defense is good. Lich is coming in. We haven't seen a single Nova yet, I feel. Saves it. Oh, we have seen one. This Fiend goes down. Lich is super hurt, though. Has to take the town portal, and that's level 2 for Remo immediately. Without losing an Acolyte, if I'm not mistaken. So, 5 Acolytes up. Tech is a problem for sure. What about the ghouls? Oh, he lost every single one. Okay, that's not good. I didn't see that one, but that is absolutely not good. He needs 50 more lumber. That will take some time. And Sheik on the other side is already at 33%. Lich is still hurt though. And can't heal. He's not using a dagger as Lucifer did. Levels with that equalize pretty much. So how much gold did he lose during this? 9,890. And not too much actually. So gold-wise, he's fine, but lumber seriously is a problem. He only gets it now. Whew, that's rough. And the harass starts again. This is worth a TP already. Or can he defend this on its own? He needs the ghouls to work and get some lumber. So he has to macro quite hard now to save everything. He is not allowed to lose an Acolyte. Not at all. He's saving the town portal. Lich is at 2.4. Acolyte. Good skeleton usage of Sheik. A good micro with the Acolyte as well. Doesn't want to use the coil, of course. Oh, block comes in. Almost gets it there. One skeleton down. Now he has to use the coil. Was waiting for a long time with this. It's of course a little gold that Sheik gets, but it's not crucial. Ooh, is the coil ready? Waits for it, and no kill. Again, no Acolyte kill. This time, did he lose one ghoul again? I think so. Yeah. And he needs a fourth one. So tech-wise, tier 2 is done. Graveyard is a little late, but DK coming. Early Sacrificial Pit, okay. It's half a tech though. In the long run, the DK Fiend build will be better. But ghouls are pretty nice to have now in the mid game. But with this Lich, what can he really do? He can't tank with it. This could be a nice creep jack. Remo is seeing this. Last hit goes to the Lich. Uses the Nova to speed things up. Can he steal it with a coil? That would be sick. And he gets it! Close to level 3. That is level 3. The item steal as well. Remo, what the fuck? That was pretty insane. Okay, like I totally didn't expect this to happen, to be honest. That kind of crushes Sheik's mid-game plan. He's not level 3. He didn't get the consumable. DK is safe. Can he steal this one as well? Yep. DK is out now, though. With a coil. But this sacrificial pit costs a lot of lumber. There's no slaughterhouse yet. And tier 3 is coming now. Okay, slaughterhouse coming. Trades are definitely better. Or should be better. With some... Oh, he doesn't have skeletons anymore. That hurts a little. And Remo can't really use burrow because there's a shade. Not sure if he noticed that already. He has the rod though. Good block against the lich. Damn. Prevents the Nova. Oh, but Cheek says, okay, man, I can do that too. But there is an aura for Remo. And another coil, so Fiend is saved as well. Dude! Lich is coming. Slaughterhouse almost finished. He's catching up. He's catching up. Second crit by Shake. Going mass ghouls. Invis Lich, did you see that? He was blocking it a little. Thank you, Mr. David Ross, you chasing me, Nycool, and Xblicked for the subs. A lot of long time subs as well. So, Invis Lich, that did cost a bit. He got the staff, he got the potion, but he finally needs to get some damage done. He was trying to kill Acolytes for a long time. Skeleton follow-up, and that is good echo damage. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Needs to force the staff as soon as possible. DK is far away, but Lich is out. It's only the skeletons, and you can absolutely deal with that. Moves the DK away to get full experience on that Lich. Ray of Protection, though. Still no level 3 Lich. After almost 10 minutes. This Acolyte will hurt. Oh, 2 Acolytes, actually. This hurts. We will compare the gold once. Ooh, boy. That harass, though. There's one Naru. How many kills can he get? Certainly one. Frostborn hungers. And looks like another one. Boneyard. Ghouls into... He sees it now. And a Dreadlord as well. Could be a Nova. There's no staff. Slips through the surround. He's trying again though. Still no aura. Okay, this was tough. Kind of worth it though, I feel. Prevents the DK from leveling. Got ghouls. Creeps up with the Lich at the same time. Finds the rune bracers. One of the best. Sacrificial pit against this now as well. So he needs Acolytes ASAP. And then we're gonna compare the gold. He did see the Boneyard. He must go for Web. He has a lot of Fiends. And he sells the Rune Bracers. Okay. Needs the gold, I guess. It's a very, very, very good item. But I think you just... you have to catch up. And you need a third hero and everything. Level still mediocre. Items also not that great for the Lich. Finally the Orb for Shake. Ankh not the best. Healthstone is nice. So I guess all Acolytes are back. 6,700. That's almost 1k gold. The first red spot, but Remo's gonna get the second one, so that's absolutely fine. Close to level 4 DK. Invul potion on the DK maybe. Oh, okay, goes for the consumable, not for the red spot. That could hurt in the end. Especially when she gets this amazing item. War Song Battle Drums. Oh yeah. 10% on everything. So, Worm's coming. Sheik not breaking upkeep yet. And goes Garx. To force more web, I guess. Then Remo has to kite against this and it should be fine. Is the first push of the game? Calm down, guys. Remo's not a pro, he's just a caster. I like that meme already.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are
So
under
Healthstone
attack.
is gone. Did he use that already? Skeletons again in the main, but that's all fortified. Aura on the Dreadlord. He's definitely expecting destroyers and goes for Gargs for that, and then the aura is good. Oh. Shade exposed, but not killed. But Creepjack coming in. Scout with a destroyer. 2 Gargs out and a worm, but he must have web, right? Nice Nova on this fiend. Coil used though. There's no web. Oh, there is web. Okay. Not against the worm or the Garg. Nice heal scroll by Shake right at the perfect time. Nova kills the second fiend. In the fight, this looks like Shake is taking it. Oh, nice coil last second. Trying to get the damage on this worm. There was a coil to save him, but can he take it out? Lich is looking decent, but no mana anymore. Coil arrives again, so the worm is ready. Second Garg out, Fiend falls, and that's a strong level 4 Lich. Second last coil for Remo. Destroyer is still healthy. Web comes in. Ooh. Lich can't use the invul at the moment. Now is breaking through this. That was the last call by Remo. Can't heal up the Lich. There is a potion. Needs to swap it. Level 4 for him as well. Big damage boost. Remo's down to 35 supply. Sheik as well. Coil arrives a little too late. And now there's no healing anymore except the big heal potion. Boy, that Nova was big though. Taking out 3. The potion, he can't swap it. A little too late. And the Gargs reigning supreme. Lich down. TP or potion. Does he want to stay in this fight? He's trying to walk it off. There's no Nova. Oh, he eats a Lich. Gets the Nova, but 6 HP. And the save, but major losses. Getting that Lich back. Fighting without a Dark Ranger. Maybe a little too early.
Attack.
And now what does he have left? All fiends gone. Second red spot for Shake. And the necessary levels. Sleep level 2, Nova level 2, Coil level 2. Cloak of Flames. So how to get back this number of fiends? You can't go into Gargs, that's obvious. Not against Double Crypt, not against Vamp Aura. So you need to go fiends, but it's really hard to get them in numbers. And as you can see in the upper mid-right, Firestalkers are a little bit in trouble. So Remo needs at least a map. Lich is stealing some items here and experience while creeping up. Super fast creep now. Worm is back. Sheik at 46 supply only. And Remo has vision. No expansion here. Remo scouting for it immediately. This is, in quotes, only Gargs. You should be able to deal with it. But the worm is kind of the problem. Damage on the Lich intensifies though. Plus 18. And a lot of attack speed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich is finally back. Banshee time? Banshee time. Okay, Sheik is making no move to go for anti-magic shield. Wow. Even cannibalize. Is that really necessary? Still no Dark Ranger for Remo. That is a problem. One's 5-5 now.
Forces are under attack.
Prioritizes the high levels. Is that the right call though? If he has the time for anti-magic, that should be fine. Number of fiends now, 5. How is this destroyer supposed to live against this many Gargs? The creep speed of Sheik is insane. Oh, he's trapping him now though. Is there a TP? Not sure. I don't think so. So big battle. Remo about to lose the Liches in the front row. Mispositioning. Coil is on cooldown. Oh, is it? I think the potion was used this time, though. 2 destroyers in the air. Lich. Can't save him, and he dies again. No Orb of Corruption. The kiting is decent, but that's about it. Good calls by Shake, who's taking out, again, the entire army. And Remo, decent fight, but in the end, a little premature fight in the upper left. And that's the map for Sheik, and 4-0 for uMaD. Ah, damn. That looked decent in the early. Good defenses. I mean, of course, he lost time and tech speed, especially. But against this Garg play, maybe there was a chance. Maybe there was a chance. Creepjack could have maybe saved him the game, but the positioning was just off. And then good fights by Sheik in general. Like, basically every fight. Except the one Creepjack at the shop in the right. That was Remo's move for sure. Sheik's still crazy that this man is 23 years old. He's so talented. This was obviously not his normal Undead Mirror strategy. So we're down to AZTM, TS, and CH. Thank you, Eroberer Bizeps, for the 10-month resub. Go, Remo! Yeah, I want to see more support here for Remo in chat. So again, Lich first on LR is superior in the end. And we go for CH, Concealed Hill. This is already tons better than Remo's games against Cash back then. Undead Mirror, though, should be a little better for Remo, I guess. Who's voting for Sheik, by the way, here? In this vote. Speaking of votes, on Warcraft3.info, there is a match ticker in the right-hand side of the map. And you can vote on matches now, actually. Like back in the day at Gosu Gamers, or as you can on Read More. It's actually a virtual currency that you can use. And there's gonna be a ranking. So, David of Warcraft 3 Info, man, you are a saint for doing all of this. So, match number 2, 4-0 for uMaD. If Remo loses this map as well, it's 6-0. Thank you, my Orcaline, for the 23-month resub. Go, Remo! Take your map! Alright, I hope so too. Wanna have a lengthy series. Or a lengthy clan war and series. Sheik needs to take a second here. And now he's ready. So, let's go then. Sheik versus Remo, number 2. Will he finally be able to claim a map? And Remo's map pick now. Let's go. In the upper right. Oh, we have the colors this way. Okay, now it's alright. Just needed a little refresh. Both players with the with the manners here. Vote for Sheik, hope for Remo. Well, it's alright. What's coming up next week for streaming? Not sure yet. But I guess... like, obviously on Sunday, the W3IL semifinals and grand final. And I guess I'll wake up on Friday, Thursday? I'm not too sure. I think I will update the schedule tomorrow. So what do we have now? Remo with an earlier altar this time. Switches it up. No early fiends anymore, as we saw on last refuge. And Shake looks like a Lich again. Of course, for Remo we have a Death Knight. He is a very standard player. He's not fooling around with anything. This is normal Tet build order. Here we have a Ghoul build order with a Lich first. No surprise on Sheik's side. For Remo, if Remo plays another hero as a DK first, that I would fall out of my chair of surprise. Second Ziggurat for more ghouls. Remo scouts this. Sees, okay, it's the same build again. So CH is pretty good for Gargs, I guess. With the two dragons here and here. But maybe you lose control over the middle and lose this spot. Expo is pretty hard, but I'm not too sure if one of these players will go for an expansion early. Both kind of not the type of players for it. If I'm not mistaken. I mean, in Undead Mirror, sometimes you're forced into an expansion because your opponent goes into an expansion and you can't punish it early. Lich starts pretty slow with the Ring of Protection. And no harass this time. At least not early. So Remo has more time to unfold. Claws of attack for him, close to level 2. And again, this Nerubian Tower in front of the base to slow down the Lich once he arrives and have more time to react. 6 ghouls pulled, tech on the way. Even fast for Remo despite the Fiend build. We do have level 2 now. 4 more mana. Drops the mantle before using Death Pact. Dark Ritual, sorry. That's pretty sweet. Little min-maxing by Sheik here right away. This time he has a lot more out of Necromancy, I think. Can he get a steal again on this Magi? Will he see it? He does see it. Nova versus Coil. Nova should get the win on the last hit. Don't take too many hits on the DK. Nice play by Sheik. Really well done, but he loses a ghoul here. Skeletons are coming in. 2 ghouls hurt. Needs to pick this up with Nova, I think. DK is coming back in. Sheik is greedy, but losing a second ghoul almost finds himself in a surround. Using the Nova now, Boots of Speed, bought, and what did he get? Ah, Well of Illusion, but third kill, whoa, sweet deny. Long range. Those were a couple of losses for Sheik that you really don't want, but the Fiend is putting in some damage as well with a little bit of stutter stepping. But it's level 3. And Remo is falling behind in experience. With some skeleton kills, those are getting easier with the number of fiends growing though. Should be fine. Lich can heal up here of course as it's nighttime. Tier 2 tech is done, this time without any pressure. Has the money for a second hero, but slips a little macro. Whoa! Sheik not even having a graveyard yet. Huh. Kind of forgot about that during the heat of the battle. Slaughterhouse might be cancelled though. Lich is coming in here as well. Gets the help of the Nerubian tower. This is the real one. Remo not realizing. Lich is super fast. Boom! Nova kill instantly. This delays the tech even further. Staffing out now. Didn't even... Okay, forced a retreat now. Ooh, DK is super low. But yeah, this will be passive Remo for quite some time. Sheik is teching to tier 3 immediately. No DK yet. Plays it solo for quite some time.
Forces are under attack.
Still lacking level 3. Needs to get the kill. Lich is coming in. That was big. To get the level 2 coil. There's plenty of coils, so the Lich shouldn't be able to get anything. Oh, with this Nova. Yeah, gets it, but oh boy! Almost a hero kill with the Lich coming in. He didn't see that coming. But again, decent trade for Sheik, I guess. As he's a lot faster on tier 3. It seems to be a huge priority for him. This tech advantage. Always goes for the Acolytes. At a good timing.
Under siege.
Oh, Remo not taking care of this DK. Nice movement to the right to prevent the surround. That was so close.
A player's forces are under attack.
And throw the beast with some progress on the Lich as well. I like this priority of level 2 Lich. Splitting the DK away, harassing a little, get some info. That works nice. Invis again. Like seriously, I would like to banter a little more and flame Remo a little more, as he's always picking on me and my age, but yeah, rock solid. So far. Of course, against the Ghoul play, Nova level 2 is insane. Once again, we have double Crypt and the Ghoul Frenzy. And Sheik arrived in the base. Still tier 3 tech on the way. It's not as brutal as it was last time. And he moves the Acolyte out of range again. But quite some mana to use. Nova and a kill. Basically nothing you can do about that. He even has an invul and a staff, so can't really prevent this. Another kill. Remo's in trouble here in his main. Still creeping. Wants this level 3 so bad. But no reaction to this. Lich with a greater mana. That's nice, but... Oh, the DK picked it up. Oh, no. That's a little bit of lack of concentration now. Absolutely overwhelmed. Doesn't do too much damage to this Lich, so he can still get the kills. Oh boy, this is turning into a disaster. This is turning into a disaster slowly but steady. Not enough damage. Ouch. Dreadnought again. And I'm only waiting for the Boneyard. Orb is ready. That broke his neck. Being distracted here in the main, trying to defend the Lich. Get the big item stolen. Once again he has to recreate the Acolytes. Once again he's losing mining time. So how much is it this time? 7,400, 700. So 300 gold better than it was in game 1. Still 700 gold though. No guard yet, so Lich has to carry this on his own with the DK. I still like the army composition of Remo a lot better. No anti-air yet. And destroyers coming. Flute.
A player's forces are under attack.
No orb hurts though. Had no gold for the orb, and Sheik finds him before he kills the Ogre Lord. He's still going through with this. Maybe with Coil Nova. Sheik is coming in again. Oh, gets it! Remo not provoking this Lich at all. Didn't scare him at all. Didn't use the Coil Nova at all. That could have been his. He had the same level of Nova and it was ready. Phew, it's brutal. Big mana, flute. There we saw this item wasn't good. Hood of Cunning. He keeps it for attack speed and damage on the Lich. And he has Web. But no Garg yet. Is there a transition into Gargs? Now. Okay. There's still a lot of Web. Just don't let it get to the critical mass. Do we have an orb yet? Finally. Level 4, most important Lich level, obviously. No expansion. How is the Invulse? 1 on the Lich. Nothing on the DK. Only 1 on the Lich. Again, slow. Ghouls are ready. Fast reaction. Skeleton follow-up. Another Acolyte kill.
Town is under siege.
And Remo's losing quite some time just walking across the map. Can't find his opponent. There's not really too much to creep anymore. Now he finds him.
A player's forces are under attack.
But another attack. Never attack into an undead base. Does this go for undead as well? Another echo kill. TP out. So worth it. Lich would dominate this fight. Gets 1 ghoul. And that's it. Absolutely worth it for Shake. Phew. So red spot for Remo. I think Shade is just standing around. And number of Gargs is increasing. Shake almost ready to break upkeep. Thank you, Hovering Umlaut, for the 213 sub. Go, Remo!
A player's forces
Yeah,
are
he
under
needs
attack.
he needs a lot of support, like Goku with the Spirit Bomb. But okay, second red spot goes to our caster colleague. Again, not the best item. Flute would have been so good, but Shake has the flute already. 1 worm, couple of Gargs. Still 50 supply though. 0-0 upgrades. Remo breaking upkeep. Super low on gold. Again, no Dark Ranger. Nova, instant coil. Web and no kiting. Only 1 web actually. Trying to kite now. Once again seems a little overwhelmed. 1 fiend dead. The destroyers falling very soon. Oh, the fiend's on the ground. These ghouls are pretty sick, and Carrion Swarm comes in as well to finish the job. And the Nova, way too much damage. Way too much damage. So can he get the DK is in trouble? TP gets it. A nuke on the worm, that would be sick, and he gets it. Okay. So dust has settled. Those were a lot of kills from Remo as well, like 15 supply gone, especially the Lich kill then, and the follow-up. The last seconds of this fight absolutely owned. But how much did he lose himself? He still has 3 fiends. And a statue. This is good. Actually has a supply lead. Close to level 5. Damn, these last seconds of the fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Another worm. That's expensive. Not close to level 5. Close to level 3 though. Only going Gargs. And the natural counter is fiends. But he misses quite some expensive stuff, like TP Invul on the DK maybe, or is there Dark Ritual? No. Aura 2. No expansion. Remo scouting for it. Sheik heals everything up as well. As long as there's no expansion, everything's fine. 1-0 upgrade. Sheik basically has the 1-0 through the flute. And this time there's only one ghoul remaining. These fiends will have an easy time fighting the Gargs. Or should have an easy time. We do have a scroll this time. And that's level 5. I like how... I was actually looking forward to Remo's, like, biggest complaint all the time is send your heroes away and creep your levels up. And I thought, okay, if he's not doing that here, I'm gonna flame him for that. But no, he does it all the time. And that's a level 3 Nova for you. And that's pretty good against these Gargs! Oh boy! A lot of damage, and there's way more mana. Heal Scroll used very early. Fiends should be safe. Dispel use Carrion Swarm against it. I don't think Remo has a Heal Scroll. This AoE is just sick. Nova, Carrion Swarm, and Worm. Boy, in the end, these Fiends are melting. 6 supply gone already. More to come. No, last second. Another Nova would be big, but I guess it's on cooldown at the moment. Lich of Sheik is in trouble. Had to use the Invul. Is he waiting for the Coil Nova? Another Fiend dead. Coil arrives too late. This always hurts. And there's one more Nova. Where will he use it? When will he use it? On that Garg. Oh, nice sleep by Sheik. Forces him into an Invul. Remo fighting for survival here. Sheik with a small supply lead and the TP out. Destroyer safe. Damn. Good fights. Lich is still not 5. And a lot of Gargs died. But this time there's an Expo. This time there's an Expo. He scouts for it again. I don't think Sheik has a shade. But how to attack this Expo now? With 39 supply. Banshee Master Training in the works already. Oh boy, that's expensive.
The town is under siege.
And Sheik is pushing. Pretty clear tell that there's an Expo. Lich versus Lich battle. And Remo's Lich is clearly better with plus 15. And additional attack speed. Needs more army though. And anti-magic. Not sure if this master training is necessary. DK steals Invul. Another worm coming. These worms are soaking up a lot of damage, by the way. But once this anti-magic is done and he gets a couple of banshees out, one of the biggest strength of Sheik is gone, and that's Carrion Swarm Nova worm damage against the Fiends.
A town is under siege.
But Sheik is mining. Remo needs to stall some more time, get a couple of banshees out, get those anti-magic shells running, win that fight, kill the Expo. So of course the Russian is breaking upkeep. Not feeding him, but it's getting close to level 5. Double worm. Needs to pull some mana. 2 banshees, 55 supply. Breaking upkeep early, but he kind of has to. If he webs the Frostworm, can he use Possession? Nope. Doesn't work against air. That would be nice, though. That would be sick plays. That would enable sick plays. Okay. This is the time to push, I guess. From this moment on, the scissor between the two player supplies just grows and grows and grows. No invul, no TP though. This is a little desperate already. We have a heal scroll, a protection scroll, and another heal scroll. And an invul on the lich. But a lot of frost armor. And gold. So lich is getting the invul, which is ready. That's all he can do. Remo's biggest push, maybe last push. He knows that this is a game-deciding push. No tower up. Nerubian doesn't take too long. Shake is coming in for the defense, but the tower won't help him most likely. Also decent experience if he kills the Acolyte pretty much for free. And as I said, anti-magic against, like, on everything. Nova and Carrion Swarm are not a real factor in this. And he kills the Expo. Just like that. Just like that. But he saw that Remo has no Expo. Expanding in the middle again. The main gold mine's almost empty. Another attack upgrade. Shake is pushing for the base. 2 worms. This base raise is an uneven trade, really. Remo saw it in the middle. Does he have the time to go there? Scroll of protection. Shake wants to fight. The anti-magic is almost over. Oh, that Nova, though. Fiends are dying instantly. The anti-magic was just over. And yeah, he needs to recast this, but mana is super dry. Now slowly getting these anti-magics up again. Trying to take out the worms, but the coil, the sleep timing is super nice. Must be a coil soon. Or, yep, there is. Close to level 4 here. Nova again. But already low. This Lich. DK levels up. Lich is low. Nothing to heal him. Lich is falling. DK is low as well. Invul. But that is just a delay for the kill. Nice block by Shake. There's a Nova coil last second though. But Nova follow up. And that is the end for the Lich. For the super strong level 5 hero. Carrion Swarm. GG! Remo is losing his game 2-0. And that is 6-0 for uMaD. Every single match. Now it's match points. He did well. But Shake is just on another level. Maybe the Dark Ranger was seriously missing. Hope was a strong level 3 Lich. Obviously against the Gargs. But yeah. Damn shame. The Expo push was nice, but not having anti-magic shield in the fight, hard. Really, really hard. But good moments by Remo for sure. The last the last seconds of the fight in the upper left here on CH. The steal on Last Refuge. No big mistakes, really. Always up against pressure. Always threatened by little pushes into his base. For that, against Shake, who is pretty much on fire recently, no blame game here. No blame game at all. We will get Remo on the line to get his words about this series. Remo.
Hello, hello.
How you doing? I mean, losers' interviews are always tough, but sorry, we have to do this now, of course.
Yeah, I'm disappointed mainly about the first game. I was really definitely not warmed up. and hangover doesn't help. But I don't want to make excuses. He was definitely playing better. But the second game was really close, man. That was could have easily gone either way. Yeah. But especially lack of healed scrolls was the big problem there. But I felt like I never had money for anything. And my favorite girlfriend, the Banshee, I hoped she would save me. But he went for a very good attack right when anti-magic was ending.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough mana yet to reapply everywhere.
But the chat was proud of you. Todd is proud of you, still calling you the people's champion. I was proud of you as well. So, bad for the Firestalkers, but I guess you made some fans here today. Sheik,
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he's grinding
played well.
a lot on netties and has very good success in like Shao White Cups and stuff, so...
I should have won that second game, though. Maybe I should start going telly staff against his Lich Harass. That probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. The first one was just like, that was all. Yeah, I wasn't warmed up at all. But yeah, well, you know, whatever. It wasn't too bad. Congrats to Sheik. Don't start the game yet.
No, I'm not even in. We're taking a break here. 6-0 for uMaD. That means if they win one more series, they are in the semi-final. Firestalkers, man. They need wins. It's Sonic versus Torren next, and Torren has to win the series. We go into a little break, and then we'll be right back with uMaD versus FS, determining the opponent of Oceanus in the semifinals of W3IL. If you want to support this league, type !W3IL in chat and you get linked to our match arena where you can donate to this very wonderful league, the biggest clan league we have in the West, maybe in the world even. At the moment. It's funded by Walker3.info, who are not a commercialized project at all, so we need your help to keep this league running for season 2, 3, and beyond. And we need your help as well with a little survey. How did you like WGL Summer? You find the link with !survey. We want to make the World Championships even better. Want to forward your feedback to netties to help them to even improve it more, even though it was a great tournament already. So, little break, and then we'll be right back with maybe the decider in uMaD versus Firestalkers. See you in a bit. Match number 3 about to start. It's Sonic versus Torren. Sonic for uMaD, the star player of Torren versus of uMaD versus Torren from Spain. The odds are heavily stacked against the Firestalkers. They are about to be eliminated. They're fighting for survival here in the biggest clan league of the West. Will the favorite prevail, or will Firestalkers save themselves?
I don't know what you're talking about, Neo. This is where the comeback begins. With Torren on Terrana stand. This is gonna be... how many maps? 6 maps in a row now. Beginning right here.
Alrighty, hoping for that. Thank you, Todd, for gifting us up to Rixo. Big thanks to Vitalik for the big host, and Steve Boynton has subscribed for 4 months. We thank you for that as well. So in the upper left, from the Ukraine, we have Sonic, who has not the best year of his career for sure, failing to qualify for WGL and WCG, where he was close but didn't make it. Sight though, going for it. Torren, what can you tell us about him?
Goes by the ladder account of Lady Lena. The strongest Spanish player at the moment. Well, I guess Vortex is kind of playing a bit of ladder as well. But yeah, just super solid Night Elf player. Is gonna make this not too easy for Sonic.
Alrighty, we have Terrana Stand as our first map, where we oftentimes see Bears and Zeppelin drops. Both decide to go for a Demon Hunter and creep the Mercenary camp, so easy level 2, consumable, and Merc camp access.
Yeah, nowadays in this matchup, seems like it's almost all back to Demon. Kind of can be map dependent, I suppose. Demon's weakness is that he can't creep nearly as well as the Keeper of the Grove can early on. But Terrana Stand is actually a map pretty easily doable with creeping. Cool thing here is you get the Merc camp access early. That means you get mercenaries from that camp. You don't have to make too many archers. The Ancient of War could continue to move from camp to camp pretty quickly. Also, there's little green camps that you can also pretty easily take without an Ancient of War, just with the hero. And once you get that demon to level 3, he is a powerhouse in the mid game.
Sonic steals the Shadow Priest. That's a good start. Can of course be burned and right click, but that mercenary does not go to Torren.
Typical Sonic. Level 1 aggro, here
Yep.
we go.
Ruthless aggression. That's how we know him. Mana burn, right click. Still Torren trying to get this one. And the mana burn, okay, but no healing apart from the Moonwell, of course, for the Firestalker.
But there was 200 gold that didn't do too much. Yes, it stopped Torrent's creeping, but it also prevented Sonic's creeping. Losing the Ancient of War would be a big problem.
Yeah, he gets it. Repair coming in only
Oh.
now, but no cannibalism from the Ancient and no production for Torren now.
Ouchie.
Yep, that hurts.
That means Torrent definitely needs to get this Berserker. Becomes available at nighttime at around 8 p.m. I think. Don't know exactly, but something like that. If Sonic can steal that Berserker, get his own Berserker, then more aggression could be really scary.
Hunter's Hall early. Torren with the second Engine of War. He's going into mass hunts. Sonic is creeping, so Sonic kind of needs the Berserker.
Oh, he sold the TP. Wow. Torren playing with fire.
All in. All in mass hunts.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Oh, Sonic getting the slippers and the kill. Reveal by Torren. Who might get the kill. Okay. Not the experience, but the Archer is dead.
What's better, Slippers or Archer?
Well, let's not underestimate the circlet.
Ah yeah, and started of course. With that, Torren certainly should win this man fight.
Attack.
Reveal
As
can
the
be
Hunter's
used.
Hall finishes, the first Ancient of War starts producing hunts. Alrighty. Oh, and the AP is coming up in the north.
It's nighttime. Sonic doesn't see this. He has no Ultra Vision.
Oh, Sonic got the Berserker. Oh, that's so important.
Yeah. This piercing damage against the upcoming hunts is great for the Ukrainian.
Not looking too hot right now for Torren.
Can get the block
Can't
out.
get the hero kill here either. Oh, Huntress maybe? Where's the Huntress? Huntress coming out! But not fast enough.
Not in time though. Hunters are pretty speedy, but not enough, so we can go to the Moonwells, and Torren has to back up.
A player's forces are under
AP
attack.
almost done, but he doesn't have the necessary number of hunters for sure for this push. I didn't see it though.
And the next Merc camp for Sonic.
Yeah.
Is he gonna go for more Mercs now?
It's 600
Oh
gold.
yeah. Oh man, that's so much piercing damage.
4 units with piercing damage, or 6 actually with the archers.
Oh, and the Scroll of the Beast.
Ouch.
Oh Jesus.
That's the perfect game for Sonic so far.
Yep. Ay, 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 ay.
Playing with fire on the Ancient as well. Can't produce more hunters at the moment. Not a great item for Torren as well. So Sonic just gearing up, and Torren is not committing to this push. He's teching.
All right. So the AP. What's he gonna do?
Protecting
Kind of nothing.
the shot. Sonic special though, late Hunter's Hall. He has no gold anyway, so this Merc commitment delays the second hero and the Dryads.
So
Naga.
what's plan B?
Actually, got that. Those resources.
Oh, and now the Naga. Oh, could be a good creep jack opportunity though. There is Ultra Vision advantage for Torren. He has the better vision here. And
Town is under
it's coming in, but it's only 2 hunts. It's like ridiculous.
First one almost down. There is a Wisp at the lab, so he can... Oh, nice, the lightning shield. This one's dead, and the other one is very hurt, and the archer gets slaughtered too. Focuses on the Berserker, which I think is the right choice, but so much damage on Torren's units. Sonic playing great.
Yep. And that's one more just down. Ouchie. Torn at 29 supply now. He needs tier 2. He needs a second hero. But still under pressure. Should be safe in the back of the main. Oh, but Sonic don't care. Sonic's going
Of course
forward.
not. Well, his forces are not the
Scroll of the
greatest
Beast.
anymore. Either. He's completely diving for this. Scroll of the Beast detonate though. Got it all.
Good
Except
work, mate.
on the Demon Hunter, which is pretty much the biggest damage output. So how can he save this demon? Oh, can he reach the moon with the
Oh, the block.
And the Demon Hunter out. Yep, the Berserker was blocking here. Naga
Still
right
all
clicks.
doable. It's not over yet.
Level 3 for the Demon Hunter. Berserker protected. Demon Hunter tanking. He can still TP out. Another Hunter skill. Wow, Torrent is down to 21 supply.
Yeah, it's a little rough right now. But he's gonna get the Berserker. Oh, nice.
Alright. Loses another Huntress for it. That means he has he has nothing on the map. GG.
Okay.
Ouch! Nothing worked for Torrent here.
That's Sonic though. Sonic is really good.
Absolutely nothing. And that's match points. And that is one map away from the semi-final against Oceanus. Quite a beating that the Firestalkers are taking here today. 7-0.
So far, Neil. This is where the comeback begins.
Firestalkers from now on need to win every single map. Not only every single series, but every single map is necessary. Maru versus Ido and the 2-2 could be up. Concealed Hills and Echo Owls out. AZ is the map.
All right. That is also a map where Keeper could be very possible.
Yeah. But isn't the Demon Hunter way more fitting for Sonic style? This ruthless aggression again,
Yeah, I
man.
think so too.
Preying off so hard.
Chase down, chase down, chase down. Mana burns. But won't be level 3 as quickly. And if you get level 2 entangle against the demon, perhaps you can force him to run away. But yeah, I'm definitely expecting a demon from Sonic at least.
Yeah. And I'm not too familiar with Torrent, so I don't know how much of a keeper player he is. The keeper!
The Keeper!
The keeper!
Beastmaster! There was a misclick back then by Lolite, right? The Beastmaster?
I don't
think
know,
he
man.
said it somewhere. You remember the game, right? Again,
Yeah.
on LR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the way it is.
Might be the last game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Sonic with a 1-0 lead. uMaD with a 7-0 lead. Let's go.
Looking good for the Mad Boys. But don't count your chickens before they hatch. Ain't that right, Neo?
Absolutely. Very, very
Dude.
wise of you.
Yesterday, last night, rather, I was talking to this girl who also a big Zelda fan. I was like, "Oh, dude, I played the new Zelda recently. Really cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I was." So I'm talking about me here because I got Zelda, by the way. Anyways, I was like, "Yeah, really cool open world and stuff." And I haven't even claimed all the towers yet, though. And she's like, "Yeah, it's so many, right? It's like at least 40." And like, what? What kind of Zelda are you playing? No way is it 40. So we were arguing about that. And then we counted the towers, and yeah, it's like 15 max. So she was totally lying to me, Neo.
Oh my god. So you got a Switch?
I did.
Wow. Were you
Yeah.
influenced by me?
A little bit. Makes sense, you know, in airplanes so much and stuff.
Yeah, good that you buy it after the second of third travels. But there's gonna be many, many more.
Many more.
Alright, Demon Hunter by Torrent. Didn't really expect this. Demon Hunter by Sonic as well. Also an old school bear map, so goes well with the demon there.
Yeah, absolutely. Bear mirror to be expected here.
Oh, Wisp over though. Can't get the aggro really. Oh. That didn't go. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Sweet trick to get rid of the aggro. Ah. 4
A
HP.
player's forces are
So
under
close.
attack.
So, who's got the better lightning shield here? I guess Sonic's is a little messed up because of that pull. So this is like at least what the Wisp did, you know, slowing down the creep speed right here. Torrent's looking nice. He's gonna take out these creeps here. These items actually early on do matter quite a lot. If you get the much better items, trading is way easier for you.
And of course that's what you want if you're Sonic. Ring of Protection for Torrent. How good is a ring now actually in these early trades?
I don't know what the ranking is, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good for trading hits.
Yeah, it's definitely better
But
than
is it better than the gloves? I don't know.
Me neither. But I think you must not be too disappointed if you find the rings nowadays. Hunter's Hall again by Torrent.
Oh, but look at Sonic's demon. He's gonna go for the next circle at the shop.
The nuts! Oh my god, 7 damage in the early.
He's gonna go for the berserker if he gets another slippers here. Okay.
Oh,
No, he's not. He's gonna run into the enemy base.
What a foolish prediction by you that Sonic would creep. Of course not. Wants to inflict damage to his opponent all the time.
Makes sense. So it's nighttime now. The archers here for Sonic can be hidden in the shadows. But Sonic himself, he's got the dust. There's no archers here in Torrent's main, but the wisps are exposed. 3 hits. Wow. He's 3-shotting these wisps.
Torrent's not fast enough, losing 2 wisps here. Ouch, this hurts already. During the tech, will result in low lumber.
Under attack.
Now he has them spread.
Yeah, early in the tech as well. Huntress is here, can fight kind of okay against the demon. Can
Torrent
also
used
run
the
away.
reveal to drain the moon juice at least.
It's gonna cost a lot of reveals though.
Yep.
To actually get these kills.
Sonic
Good
by
speed
Boots.
for
Yes.
Sonic's Demon Hunter. Oh my god, he's so strong right now.
Forces are under
This is the
attack.
perfect inventory for this stage of the game.
Yeah. Only thing he's missing is level 3, and then he's gonna be
Under siege.
king of the playground.
And
Was gonna
Torrent
save
is
the archer as
using
well.
more and more gold to scan. Doesn't result in kills yet. Oh, nice
Oh.
shadow melt, but a little too late. This reveal is a little more cost efficient with dust, but okay. Sonic still 5 archers, pretty heavy on them.
Yeah, this Huntress transition into bears later. Typical European style. Actually something that Sonic used to play for a long time.
Yeah.
On this map specifically. Not anymore though. Felt safe enough with the archers only. Lost a single one, but that's okay. Traded it for the enemy archer as well. Oh, Sonic's Hunter's Hall is Omega late though. Oh boy.
Again, 2/3 behind. Is he going for a Zeppelin or something? Not really, right? Naga again, maybe? Zeppelin's not ready yet, of course. Or is it the Shredder push? But no, right? Naga it is! Sonic wastes no time.
Hiding behind the trees, and here we go. Naga now being revealed.
Good piercing damage again, but no Berserker this time. Sonic almost immediately losing 1 archer. Torrent holding his ground so far. But for how long as the Frost Arrow comes kicking?
If he can save all these archers, this would be nice, but hard to make work.
A player's forces
Forked lightning first?
What?
That
misclick.
does not look like it's the right build.
Gets a kill. Gets another kill. Reveal being used by Sonic. Would be kind of even trade. Engine of War is coming in to the rescue. Torrent has the supply leader all of a sudden.
Alright. I heard Shredder. Where's the Shredder? Ah yeah, for Torn. Lost so many wisps earlier.
Fort Lightning again, but Frost Arrow and the block and the boots! Wow!
Oh.
Kills him with the TP on him. Again, a little mistake by Torrent. Too much damage. Good block, good execution. Sonic. Like,
Players' forces are under attack.
just sick today. No mercy.
And that's level 3. Oh my god, this demon is so strong right now.
A complete wipe in the quarterfinals, man. That is a sign of strength.
Is she dead?
If the Naga can reach one more. Or is the demon just enough with the boots? He's waiting with the Huntress for the block. Oh, that was not too good. Moonwell.
Oh, he's gonna dive, isn't he?
Of course he is.
Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, Hunters can block the way,
Oh,
maybe?
no, he can't. And
Ay,
that
ay, ay,
is
ay,
the
ay.
killer. There's no shop.
Oh, boy.
Ouch. Now the Shredder is in, though. And
The
he's
demon's
blocked
stuck,
in.
actually.
Yep.
Oh, he's just gonna kill the Shredder. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck
Nope.
in here with me.
Yeah, indeed. Demon Hunter is back. Naga's in trouble. Gets the Shredder. So how to save her now? One hero will die. Ooh, that's risky. But them just blocked. Wow, gets the shop in the end as well.
That's a beefy demon. There.
That was pretty sick execution by Sonic.
Yep.
GG! That's it! Firestalker's out! 0-9 in the quarterfinals. Clean sheet. Semi-final against Oceanus. Congrats, uMaD! It wasn't the lucky day of Firestalkers with 2 strong players missing. Ouch. That hurts.
Yeah. That was unfortunately very one-sided. But still, Firestalkers had a pretty good season, winning most of their games. But yeah, Sonic especially too strong today.
Yeah.
And if I had been warmed up, this would have all looked very different.
Of course. So, next week on Thursday is Shao Week Cup. Can you cast that?
Yes.
Nice. So we have Shao Week Cup on Thursday, maybe Emperor Penguin Championship on Saturday and Sunday, and for sure the W3IL Grand Finals and Semifinals on Sunday. So Sunday is going to be an epic day for Warcraft 3 enthusiasts here. Wait, what?
Everything is on Sunday?
Yeah.
All 3 matches?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna be dope.
Okay, cool.
So we have MTW versus the Soviet War Elite. That's a pretty sick match. And Oceanus versus uMaD. I can't wait, man. I'm pretty excited about this. The first season of W3IL will find the winner in exactly 1 week. And yeah, I think we found the 4 strongest teams we have in the Western scene.
Yeah, I would concur.
Nice. So, if you want to support this league, you can do that via Matcherino, !W3IL. Throw us $1 or $2. If a lot of people do that, that's a lot of money to help to support a second and third and fourth and fifth season. We need kind of clan war competition to support the semi-pros here in Europe and the West in general. That would be pretty dope of you. And we have a survey up for WGL Summer. How did you like it? What is there to improve? What did you like the most? All of those questions can be answered by you guys. Type !survey in chat. We need like 5 to 10 minutes of your attention. We are here for quite some
Without a
time.
casting fee?
No. That's all right. We're here 3 to 6 times a week. So if you want to help back to Warcraft running, you can do that via Streamlabs, where you can donate via PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency. You can buy our merchandise, which I'm wearing proudly, at shop.backtowarcraft.com. You can also subscribe here at Twitch to get replay packs from everything we cast. You can also use our Amazon referral link for the US, the UK, and Germany. And I guess that's pretty much it. It's definitely it for the day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening. Remo, what will you do with your time now?
Make some dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Chill out, listen to some music, watch a movie maybe. Or maybe gonna try to finally win a game of Warcraft today.
I will, I think, start Stranger Things Season 3 after I binge-watched Dark yesterday.
That was dark.
Awesome. I think you need a pedigree somewhere to be able to follow everything. But apart from that, really, really good. I liked it a lot.
Okay, cool.
All right. So thank you very much. Thanks to the admins, thanks to the mods, thanks to the players, thanks to the orgas. Thank you, Mr. Remo, for playing and casting today. Double duty, not that easy. And thank you guys for watching. This is Back to Warcraft for this week. We're going to be back next Thursday, the latest, maybe even in between, but we'll see about that. And yeah, WCG is coming. We're going to Xi'an soon. See you then. Bye-bye. Here are the donuts. Goodbye routine.